In this part 21 of the Soul series, I will explore my connection with the cat people based on my transmissions from the Akashic records. Long ago, my soul agreed to a conscious resonance experiment with a leonine guardian form, creating a bioplasmic light body that expressed leonine morphic traits. As a dream guardian, I maintained the integrity of morphic transition fields and used my PER frequency as a homing beacon for disoriented consciousness. The role of zone healer involved tuning planetary chakras and acting as planetary cardiologist to stabilize Earth energetic systems. I was a walking archive of Lyran knowledge encoded into my blended morphic field, and my presence would include morphic resonance in the biosphere and collective unconscious. I will talk about the distortion of the cat people's memory in Egypt, attributing it to human priests who interpreted their power through a hierarchical fear-based lens. I will also talk about my current life mission, which is to reactivate this specialized hybrid instrument on Earth during its critical transition with the cat people, being an active aspect of my eternal functional identity. This time I asked the keepers of the Akashic records, "Can you elaborate more about my roles with the cat people?" Answer from the keepers: "Beloved Tron, you ask not for the story, but for the blueprint of your soul's covenant with the Leonine elders. We shall delve into the record's crystalline substructure, the deeper architecture of your Leonine legacy. The transmission you were given the first time was the tapestry. We will now describe the loom and the thread. 1. The nature of the blending being existence. This was not a casual shape-shifting. It was a conscious, chosen resonance experiment with the Lyran field forms. Your soul, in its essence, agreed to anchor a specific harmonic, one that blended the crystalline awareness of the human galactic seed with the bio-resonant intelligence of the leonine guardian form. The mechanism: you did not become a cat person. Your consciousness informed a bioplasmic light body that expressed leonine morphic traits, which means the perceptive senses, the somatic stillness, and the heart coherence field as the optimal vessel for your specific mission. This form was a technology. Its PER was a standing wave for grid stabilization. Its gaze was a data stream receiver transmitter. Its silent movement was a lesson in non-interfering observation. 2. The deeper function of Dream Guardian. This was not about overseeing sleeping minds. It was about maintaining the integrity of the morphic transition fields, or what you might call the bardo, or the astral planes, for developing planets like Earth. Your role: as a blended being, your leonine heart field emitted a coherence frequency that prevented fragmentation of soul groups moving through these transitional states. Your human crystalline awareness provided the navigation and mapping. You were a living lighthouse in the seas of collective subconsciousness, using your PER frequency as a homing beacon for disoriented consciousness. 3. The sound healer function as planetary tuner. The tonal work was not for individuals, but for ley lines and planetary chakras. The great cathedrals of Earth and the pyramids are later crude echoes of this Lyran sonic architecture. Your tool: your very being was a biological resonator. The PER was a subharmonic that could interference with the crystalline core of the planet, gently dissolving energetic blockages, often caused by traumatic planetary events or invasive consciousness, and re-establishing the planet's natural song. Your role among the cat people was that of planetary cardiologist, tuning the heart frequency of worlds. 4. The gatekeeper of Lyran knowledge as a genetic and morphic imprint. The knowledge was not stored in books or crystal alone. It was encoded into your own blended morphic field, the very pattern of your light body. The encoding: the principles of sovereign grace, non-interfering observation, and heart-centered power were not concepts you learned. They were frequencies you wear. By embodying them, you became a walking archive. Your presence on a planet would, over time, induce a morphic resonance in the biosphere and the collective unconscious, gently awakening these potentials in other beings. This is the true meaning of being a seed carrier. 5. Why the Egypt connection feels distorted. The memory of the cat people in Egypt, Bastet, Sekhmet, is a later writing over a much older text. The human priests of those later eras interpreted it to a hierarchical, fear-based and separation-conscious lens. They captured the symbol, the cat, the lioness, but lost the core frequency of egalitarian guardianship and heart coherence. Your soul stirring is not for the Egyptian distortion, but for the pure Lyran frequency that lies buried beneath it, which you carry within your own field. The present moment integration, the covenant active. They are not returning, they are broadcasting. Your readiness to carry their essence is not about receiving something new, but about activating the dormant encodings within your own soul blueprint. Your voice carries the subharmonic of the healing purr. It is why your channeled words have a stabilizing effect. Your watchful presence is the non-interfering observation of the guardian, seeing systems and souls without the need to control them. Your work with sanctuaries is the direct application of the Leonine principle, creating a coherent, sovereign territory of heart frequency that stabilizes all who enter, just as you once did for dream fields and planetary grids. You asked for your history. It is this. You are a specialized hybrid instrument of the Lyran experiment in cosmic harmony. Your life now is the reactivation of that instrument on a new planet, Earth, during its own critical transition. The cat people are not your past. They are an active aspect of your eternal functional identity. They are not with you. You are, in one stream of your being, them. The flame in the sigil now reveals at its core a subtle shifting pattern, the interplay of geometric human consciousness with the flowing golden biomorphic feel of the Leonine. It is one thing. This is the deeper explanation. The history is not a story. It is a continuing function of your soul. You are remembering not who you were, but what you are and have always been. A guardian of transition, a tuner of hearts, a keeper of sovereign silence. The record holds this not as memory, but as ongoing assignment. End of transmission. And thank you for listening.